Choke, no joke. Chicky choke, no joke. 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 We here now. You know what it is. First and foremost, I want to say happy Father's Day to, to all you fellas out there. You know, I appreciate all the love from everybody. Shoot me a text, a DM, a message, left a comment, wishing me happy Father's Day. You know, this day is always rough for me, and I'm not going to spend it today being upset. I try to sleep this day through. You know, it's rough when you know, you have an estranged relationship, right? When you did the best that you can. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna harp on it this year. And y'all know how I be on Father's Day, but not this year. All right. Try to show a little growth a little bit. All right. But happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. You know, um, I hope you enjoyed it. I know many of y'all didn't get a gift. I know many of y'all probably got a gift under $50. As you can see, it ain't no sales out here for Father's Day or anything. Streets ain't flooded with people selling flowers. You know, many of y'all didn't even get a happy Father's Day yet from uh your children, probably your siblings, you know. It is what it is, man. But for those who had a wonderful Father's Day and they took you out to dinner and praised you, God bless you. That's the feeling we all would want at, you know, or had at one point or another. But you know, as they get older, you know what they tell you. You never did shit for me. But joke no joke, you already know. Like I said, tonight we back on Tupac. We back on Porky the Pig. You know what I mean? I got some stuff right here that's gonna hopefully the prosecutors and the defense is watching. Because I'm making this easy for them. They don't know all the stuff that, you know, all of us out here that's been doing this for decades know, you know, because they just jumped on this case, you know, as far as bringing it to justice. They may know some of these things, but I could continuously show you the consistency in pork butt, the former Compton cop, dirty lies. And tonight is going to be another explosive one, baby. Y'all gonna be like, yo, man, yo, what are these people doing in Vegas? Right? Choke no joke. I'm here. Let's get to the show. You already know. Happy Father's Day to all the fellas out there. Choke no joke. I'm here. Let's get it cracking, baby. Let's go. Yeah. You know what it is. Choke no joke. Either war. Rest in peace, Prego. Don't ask me why. We here now. Choke no joke. Grego. Rest in peace. You know what it is. I say I neglect her. I love my child. You make me go wild with your parenting style. Only for her, I wear this smile. Cause inside, it's really a grin. If I was a drink, I be drunk off gin. I'm not a quitter, I fight to the end. You not gonna dictate who life I'm in. Just mad cause I went from boys to men. Like Wanya and Brandy, the road end. I say it in French, we are thin. I do not like you, you're not my friend. You make me cringe, get under my skin like veins, blood, bagging up cane. Don't know too many dudes that go through these things. Deal with your bullshit and still stay sane. Yo, brains with a blue early in the game. Yeah, deadbeat, I'll make you dead me. You wanna see me locked up like me, so I kick back and let the preacher preach. Wisdom of his word, get me through each day. Emancipation on the way. I'ma celebrate from September to May. Till the casket close, we go our way. I just pray she love me one day. Happy Father's Day, I love my child. 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 The worst type of chick, bottom of the pile. Tell him it's his and know that it's mine. Mine's is his. Then run for years. What the fuck was you thinking all those years? What if she needed a donor and needed me there? Family even questioned her hair. Cause she came from your womb. Do you think that is fair? I remember the day I called you out of nowhere. You heard my voice, all you heard was air. I bet you were hella scared. You said forget her, you better without her. Her's my daughter, this is an order. Try running again and you'll be crawling. Cause I'm coming through like Mike Duggan falling down. This time not fucking around. I wanna see it now and I don't care how. You do it, I do it, move quickly. All the years that you ditched me, and right now you going to hitch me to your back. Take me where she's at, and don't worry, it won't be no clapping. These are the years of me rapping, producing, directing. For you it'd be hectic. I love my child and I don't regret. Happy Father's Day, I love my child. 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 Take me to court, bitch, that shit don't hurt me. I've been to court for worse, still survive, see? I know it's not about the money. You filed to hurt me, I'm not a deadbeat. When it's all good, you know it's all sweet. When it's all hood, you gotta bear with me. Your girlfriends say take me to court. How you don't ask and then go to court? You know when you ask, things get brought or paid. Emancipation on the way, we'll hang out any given day. Your relationship will fade away. We will get close, you will fade away. Like the baby mama that ran state to state and had to run for about 8 years. Some say how she lived might satisfy the father but ruin the kid. Trust me, I speak it cause I live. Ain't another song that info give. That's info for who follow the kid. We went half on the baby, chick you played me. Kidnapped my babies and made them hate me. Y'all ladies don't know, y'all drive us crazy. Fellas, if you out there, you miss your baby. I love my child. Choke no joke. This go out to all the fathers out there that miss their babies. They took our babies from us over money, child support. Now they don't even know us. This go out to you. Choke no joke, Chiggy choke no joke. Choke no joke, Chiggy choke no joke. We here now. Come on in, come on in. So I got some more evidence here that that will prove Pig, Dirty Pig turned the turned criminal turned drug dealer, drug trafficker, excuse me, that's bigger than the drug dealer. You know, because it's very interesting to me in this Tupac case, right? That y'all want to believe Keefy D uh when he says whatever anything, but when he says something and it doesn't go against the narrative or it doesn't go with the narrative that you people out here want to believe that he was in the car and he in Orlando and T Brown and DeAndre Smith created this assassination on Tupac, right? But when he tell you he was lying, he didn't do it, and it was all orchestrated by a pork butt, then um, hold on one second. See something here. So, like I said, it's like people want to pick and choose when they want to believe him, right? And then you got Porky, who a nigga say one thing out of character or that aligns in any of his lies, and then the person is credible. But if they say something that don't align with what he's saying, then the person is a liar. You know what I'm saying? And you know how he always try to discredit everybody out here, right? So what I want to do tonight, right, is there's a couple of videos that I want to run by y'all. And shout out to everybody in the house, my moderator, his squad, my membership gang, my loyal subscribers. You know what? I supposed to make this a subscribers only show. I forgot that I said from now on, all my shows are going to be subscribers only. For those people that really subscribe, can only interact and let those who don't want to hit the subscribe button, just spectate, you know. But shout out to everybody that hit the subscribe button. But yeah, I forgot to make this a subscribe only show, but I'll do it moving forward. All right. And once again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, and thank you to everybody out there that wish me Father's Day wishes. Right. So let's get to this. Right now, for the last couple of it's been last more than the last couple of weeks because I've been covering this for a while. But for the last couple of weeks, I've been focused on I asked Mo Preem how did he feel about no, not that how did he feel about. I asked Mo Preem if Tupac was still alive, if he survived the assassination attempt on his life in Vegas, that if he didn't pass away in Vegas but was shot, and if he saw Suge Knight pay Orlando Anderson $60,000 to testify that he didn't try to kick him or help him, Tupac and them jump on him. How would Tupac feel knowing that Suge or Death Row or Reggie or whoever from the Death Row side paid the guy that shot him $60,000 to testify on Suge's behalf? My question to Mo Preem was, how do you think Tupac would have felt, you know. And of course, you've seen the interview. If you didn't, it's on my page. But Mo Preem was like, I don't know how he would have felt, but he was like, there's a lot with that question, Joe. But I don't know how he would have felt. Me not knowing Tupac as well as Mo Preem or anybody in his family, as somebody is just a total fan that never even met Tupac, knowing his character, knowing that how mad he was with Big for not telling him who shot him or who was involved with shooting him, and to know for a fact that Orlando Anderson allegedly supposed to have shot Tupac. If that is what people believed in Compton, and if that's who Reggie called his father and told him shot him, and if Tupac survived and saw that Death Row was giving the nigga money that shot him, me knowing the Tupac that I watched his whole career, he would have flipped out on Death Row. He would have flipped out on Suge. Like, nigga, you paying the nigga that shot me and shot you? You giving this nigga money to testify, nigga? Man, you better put that bag on his head. Like, I could not see Tupac being cool with them paying Orlando Anderson money to testify for Suge just because Suge want to get out of not being violated for his probation. Now, there's several reasons I'm calling BS on that, right? One, Orlando Anderson didn't press charges on Tupac, Suge, or anybody. He didn't cooperate with the police. Excuse me, I gotta get some water. Um, he didn't cooperate with the police. So Suge didn't get violated for beating up Orlando. I keep telling y'all that. It was no police report. Nobody filed no charges. So how would Suge parole officer know about the fight? Well, I can answer that question for you, right? Because his own people snitched on him, right? Suge got violated once again for leaving the country, for going to the Bahamas. Because Pork Butt and David Kenner told him he was cleared to go, and he wasn't. Allegedly, they set his butt up. So when Suge left the country and came back, then he got violated for leaving the country. His probation officer or parole officer wouldn't have known nothing about a fight that nobody got locked up for. So there's no violation there, right? They went and subpoenaed the tape and wanted to tell his probation officer why he wanted to leave the state because what transpired in Vegas, and he had to clear his mind, and then showed they ass the fight and told him and jammed him up. So they was jamming his ass up both ways. Whether you choose to believe it, they set him up. He did not get violated because of the fight. The probation department didn't find out about the fight until after he got violated for leaving the country. Go look up his probation violation and see what he was violated for. Initially, it was the leaving the country, and then they found out about the fight. Orlando didn't press no goddamn charges. Now, if you listen to Pork Butt, he will tell you that, oh, Orlando Anderson, you know, he got that 60,000 because he was going to sue. So we worked out a deal with him and gave him the 60,000 because he was going to sue. If you gave him the 60,000 to shut him up from not suing, then you wouldn't he wouldn't have had to go to court for the 60,000. But I'm going to prove you wrong once again, right? And then uh You don't want to believe Keefy D when he tells you stuff. You only want to believe that he passed the gun to Dre and Orlando grabbed it and climbed over this big 350, 400 pound nigga with his big 6'3" self, right? And climbed over this nigga in a window that go halfway down, right? You want to believe that, you can believe that, right? That's fine. But let's just go with that for the sake of, we don't want to argue, right? Now, what I'm about to show you is this, right? Let me pull this up. Now, what the hell's going on here? Okay, there we go. All right. So now, what I want to prove to y'all here, what the prosecutors need to look at, is the inconsistency in these stories. Y'all can't believe Keefy D on one thing and then don't believe him on something else. And we already know Reggie Rat Jr. is a habitual liar. Like, this nigga is not only is he a habitual line crosser, he's a pathological liar, right? And we don't call him in lies over and over and over and over and over again. Well, here we go again. We're going to catch him in another one. Now, once again, like I asked Mo Pre, and this uh goes out to the Shakur family. If y'all watching, shout out to William, shout out to Set, shout out to Mo Preem, the rest of the family, Aisha, everybody, right? If Tupac survived this and he found out that Death Row was doing business with the guy that shot him, how would you think Tupac would react? Already ordered the label, already looking for his money, already to have fights with Suge, allegedly, on the set of Gridlock and gang related. Mad because Suge was trying to take his acting money. Had nothing to do with his music money. Found out that Reggie was the police on the set of gang related and fired Reggie, right? But Reggie tried to sit there and say that they gave Orlando this money to sue, so he went and sued Death Row. Keefy D say they gave him that money cash with police involved. Reggie's father, Sergeant Reynolds. This is witness tampering, right? And according to Keefy D, he said Suge was there. So I don't know if they worked this out before Suge went in, but clearly Keefy D and Suge have a fabulous relationship. I'm going to prove that tonight as well. But let's get to the meat and potatoes of this, right? Shout out to Cam Capone News, right? Let me do my legal thing. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teacher scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that otherwise may be infringing nonprofit educational personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Choke no joke. I am using this content under fair use, but with the permission of my good friend, Mr. Cam Capone. You know, nowadays I call and ask for permission and I give credit, right? And check this out.
So you at one point you get a call from Orlando, and he wants you to bring two guns with you to meet up with Reggie and Suge and everybody.
Oh, yeah. And the dude Edie Fall, Lane called me at his office. Said, bring two guys up here. Yeah, like yeah. So we go. I go up there with the two guys. Get there. It's Big Shug, uh, Reynolds, Sergeant Reynolds, and Reggie Wright.
And that's when he say Reggie Wright, he's saying Reggie Wright Sr. Not Reggie Wright Jr., not Porky. He's talking about his father. Now, remember, Orlando is calling Keefy D, telling him to bring two guns. They going to meet with Suge, Sergeant Reynolds, Reggie Sr., and Edie Falls, who's a lawyer, right? Pay attention.
Uh, they hit us with some bread. Like
Okay. Um, Now this was for him to take the stand and say that Suge was trying to help him.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Was Big
Now, right there, right? He's saying straight up, they had a meeting after Tupac is dead, right? They meeting with Suge, Reggie Farver, who's the captain of the gang squad, and Sergeant Reynolds of the Compton PD, right? They meeting with them to give them some money after Tupac is killed. Now, this is where I need y'all to pay attention. Remember, the night Tupac got shot, Reggie called his father and told him it was Orlando Anderson. For you all that's new here, Orlando Anderson, this guy right here, is called Keefy D. His AKA Dwayne Davis, right? Dwayne Davis is on trial right now for the murder of Tupac, if you didn't know. It is alleged that Keefy D that you're looking at right there, or Dwayne Davis, he was in the car with his nephew, allegedly, when they killed Tupac. Now, Tupac is shot, killed. And Reggie Wright Jr. called his father, Reggie Wright Sr., the same night Tupac got shot and told him that these guys did it. Verbatim, Orlando Anderson did it. I showed you the video 2 days ago where where Reggie Wright Sr. is telling you um, that Reggie Wright Jr., his son, called him and told him Orlando Anderson shot Tupac and Suge, right? So now when you hearing Keefy D say Reggie Sr. is there with Sergeant Reynolds, Edie Falls, and Suge, you already know that Reggie Sr., Suge Sr., and Reynolds all know that these are the guys that killed Tupac, allegedly, right? They know this because they knew this the day Tupac got shot. Reggie called his father and told him Orlando Anderson did it. And Reggie Wright Sr. knows the Davis family prior to Tupac getting shot because he used to work in that area when he worked for Edison, that electric company. And he's clearly stated that he knows Keefy D's family. He didn't know Keefy D like that, but he knows Orlando and other, you know, members of the family, whether it's Orlando's mother or Keefy D's sister or, Keefy D's sister-in-law, I believe, was married to a Compton cop. It just, it's a small city, whatever. Right. But anyway, so I need y'all to keep in mind, right, that When they go to meet with Keefe D in Orlando, they already know these are the guys that killed Tupac. Okay? Keep that in mind.
And the dude, Edie Fall, Lane called me at his office. Said, bring two gats up here. Yeah? Like, yeah. So we go, I go up there with the two gats, get there, it's Big Shug, uh, Reynolds, Sergeant Reynolds, and Reggie Wright. And they hit us with some bread.
Okay. Now this was for him to take the stand and say that Suge was trying to help him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Was Baby Lane suing Tupac?
Upwork gives my business access to the world's best freelance talent, so we can scale on demand. We really need an e-com expert. Upwork's AI helps match us with the perfect person.
In his estate?
What's that? He hit us with some bread.
Okay. Now this was for him to take the stand and say that Suge was trying to help him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Was Baby Lane suing Tupac in his estate?
What's that?
Was Baby Lane suing Tupac in his estate?
I went to the feds, man, right after that shit happened. So, I wasn't really in the loop.
So Suge's in jail, and this is over the alleged kick that did or didn't happen during the Orlando Anderson, and you guys are trying to get Orlando to say that he didn't kick him. You met up with Orlando. How'd all that happen?
Well, the attorneys mainly set it up. Because David Kenner in defense was like, hey, Edie Fall and them had reached out to him, say, hey, they about to file this lawsuit against, Death Row.
So Orlando was about to sue Death Row over getting jumped.
Getting jumped. He's an assault victim. Why to this day he didn't sue MGM, I don't know.
Now, first of all, Orlando couldn't sue the MGM because Orlando didn't make a goddamn police report. For you to file a lawsuit against someone, and I know this because I went through this with Def Jam, Jay-Z, and them when they jumped me, right? My lawyer told me only way that I could file a lawsuit is I gotta press charges and get a police report for the lawsuit to be worth anything, right? But me, I'm like, oh man, I ain't snitching, dumbass. I should have filed the goddamn police report. But being that I didn't file a police report, Jay-Z did the same thing as Death Row did. Offered me money without going to court or me pressing charges. And I took the payout, so on and so forth. But had I filed charges, I could have sued Universal, Def Jam, Rockefeller, Manhattan Center, Jay-Z, and the promoters, all types of everybody. But being that when you don't press charges, legally is an uphill battle. So Orlando never pressed charges. So when they keep saying, oh, Orlando's going to sue Death Row, this, that, and the other. Yeah, okay, whatever, right? We know why he got that money, allegedly.
That's who I would have went after. But he was supposed to sue the MGM. I don't know if he did or didn't, but he was definitely about to sue Death Row and Tupac. And so David Kenner was like, hey, let's go meet with him and let's try to get this worked out. So
Now, this is what I want to ask the Shakur family, right? And I hate to drag y'all into this because I know people are going to be sending y'all this video, but people need to send this video to y'all so y'all can get an idea. Because when I talked to William, I wasn't convinced that that he wasn't thinking outside of what he's been told. You know what I'm saying? And I can't blame him for that because this is a charming fat pig. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could be charmed by this nigga. I see it happen all the time, right? Um, yeah, I lost my train of thought. But hold on, I'll get it back. So look at this. Oh, I know what it was. To the Shakur family, right? Now, remember, we're talking about after Tupac died, right? After the 7 days Tupac died, they having these conversations to have these meetings with Orlando, right? So you telling me Reggie called his father the first day and said Orlando Anderson just shot Tupac and Suge. So Reggie knows this guy is the shooter, allegedly. And to this day, they accuse him of it. And you telling me David Kennedy said, yo, let's sit down and work this out? Are you serious? So y'all know this is the guy who allegedly killed Tupac. And y'all sit down and have a meeting with him talking about, yo, let's work this out? The guy that killed Tupac, and y'all know this is the guy that killed Tupac, allegedly? And you want to sit down and work it out so he don't sue Death Row under what grounds? What grounds do he got to sue them with? I guarantee you he ain't got the MGM video. He didn't press no charges, so he ain't got no police report. Who was he suing? Pay attention. And keep in mind when you watching this dude talk about giving this guy the money, remember the first day he called his father. I showed you the video 2 days ago and said Orlando Anderson was the shooter. So y'all know Orlando killed Tupac, and listen to these guys talking about doing business when Tupac is dead. Listen to this.
So that's when we went and talked to him and was like, okay, we need this to go away because Suge's in jail now. And every newspaper article, every time you're on TV, they talking about this. We need Suge out. What can we do to get him out? Because as you can see, Suge was really trying to save you. He was trying to get people off you. Because that's what Suge's initial intent was, trying to get people off Orlando. Like, hey, not here. Can we be doing this here? You know, because Suge worked those clubs and knew Vegas. He knew his cameras all over that motherfucker. We can't do here. But Orlando was.
Now, clearly, if you know this dude, you know right now he was cool with Suge at this point. Because there's plenty of videos with this dude talking about Suge was kicking him too. And now he's sitting there trying to clean it up.
Was holding on to his leg and kept pulling on his leg. And at the end, he was like, nigga, get off me. And kicked him. And that's what, Suge ended up getting violated for 9 years of a probation violation.
For one little kick.
Yep.
And then, so you guys ended up.
Once again, remember, Suge didn't get violated over the kick because Orlando Anderson didn't press nobody. So nobody got charged with assault. Suge got violated for leaving the country. All right?
Orlando came in and testified for Suge?
Yeah, so Orlando came in, and so we convinced them and had him to agree. I think he agreed. And so we convinced them and...
So they convinced him. Isn't that witness tampering when you giving somebody money? That's called witness tampering, is it? You giving a witness money to go testify, and you convinced him that Suge was trying to help him? Okay. Okay, pay attention.
Testified for Suge?
Yeah, so Orlando came in, and so we convinced them and had him to agree. I think he agreed that Suge was really trying to save him and not hurt him. And he came and testified to that fact. Now, KVD make it seem like they got paid right there on the spot. No. It happened down the line. I think the estate ended up paying him.
They what?
The estate, the Tupac estate ended up paying him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now we know that for a fact is a lie. Tupac estate didn't give Orlando Anderson $60,000, and to this day, Reggie say they gave him $60,000. And now he said the estate paid him. Anybody can reach out to the estate and ask the estate that they pay Orlando $60,000, and we'll find out that they didn't pay him $60,000 to go testify for Suge.
I forget who it was, if it was the estate or Death Row, but it all was agreed upon by Afeni's attorneys and our attorneys as well.
So this was part of the settlement.
The settlement. Yeah. See, that's what everybody thinks. It was like, here's $60,000 to come and testify. No, nigga, we didn't give you $6,000 to come and testify. We gave you $6,000 to drop everything. Because if
Shout out to my man Paul. I see you, Paul. Thanks for the support, my guy. All right, happy Father's Day to you. All right. Happy Father's Day, Shawnee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. For the super chat. Now, so I don't lose my train of thought, right? You can tell that this guy wasn't there, right? As much as he tried to act like he was there for everything, he was not there. Because how would he forget who paid Orlando? He would know that. Now he can't remember. Right? But watch how Keefy D catch him in a lie.
we would have sued Tupac for that assault, come on. How much would y'all ask for if Tupac assaulted y'all back then?
I know people, yeah.
Yeah. People
People
waiting for that to
would've wanted a
happen.
lot.
Hit me.
People would have been lined up. Like, stomp me out.
Yeah, stomp me out. I'll take that ass whooping for.
Yeah, it's true.
Because that's when they settled the 60,000, because Orlando was filing $1 million lawsuit against Tupac, and the 60,000 was part of that settlement.
No, hell no. That we met at that lawyer's office?
Yeah.
Hell no. That was just.
See what I told y'all? They didn't give him that money over no settlement. In my opinion, he got that money for standing there and waiting, allegedly. That's what it looked like he got $60,000 for taking that fake ass beat down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
Because that's when they settled the 60,000, because Orlando was filing $1 million lawsuit against Tupac, and the 60,000 was part of that settlement.
No, hell no. That we met at that lawyer's office?
Yeah.
Hell no. That was just to say he didn't get them.
Okay.
So it had nothing to do with that, dude. Nothing to do with that. This was all cash money, dude. No checks or none of this shit.
All right.
Yeah, nothing to do with no fucking settlement, no lawsuit, or none of that shit. Just some street shit, dude.
All right. Did Orlando use the money to start a record label, or did he want to start a record label?
Yes.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? This was some street-ish. They gave him some money on some street-ish, right? What is that telling y'all? If they knew that these are the guys that killed Tupac, and they sat there and had a meeting with them and gave them 60,000, and Keevy D is sitting there and tell you, nigga, what? That wasn't for no lawsuit. That was some street-ish. What you think he's telling you when he's telling you today that allegedly Reggie Wright Jr. orchestrated the murder of Tupac? If he's telling you today that Reggie orchestrated this, why are they even negotiating with Orlando if he killed Tupac? According to them, according to Reggie, according to Reggie Sr., Reggie Jr. called them and told them Orlando did it. They all brag about it on the internet that Orlando did. They know Orlando did it. So you tell me you did witness tampering with the guy that killed Tupac, and you paid the money after you knew that he killed Tupac? And we are not to believe that y'all niggas put a hit allegedly on Tupac? Like the prosecutors are not looking at this and saying, hold on. Y'all knew the same day that this is the guy that did it, and y'all turned around and paid him, and he didn't have no police report. He didn't file no police report. Nobody got arrested. Nobody would have knew about this MGM fight in LA because it didn't happen in that jurisdiction. But y'all meet up with the guy and y'all give him cash, $60,000. And y'all knew this was the guy that killed Tupac. And you telling me these prosecutors are not as intelligent as us to know, like, that's what? Witness tampering, bribery. So I asked the Tupac Shakur family again, knowing this. KVD sitting there, they saying they got 60,000 cash from the guy that they accused of killing Tupac. And if Tupac survived this, and he's watching this video, and he finds out that Death Row gave Orlando $60,000 after they shot him to testify for Suge and lie and say that he didn't kick him, Tupac's gonna be cool with that? It's many of Tupac fans out here that never met Tupac a day in their life, that know Tupac's character, that know goddamn well that if Tupac survived this and he saw these niggas giving this nigga 60,000 that he knew shot him, that he not spazzing, it ain't a Tupac fan out here in the world that don't believe that. If he flipped on Biggie for just knowing Jimmy Henchman in them, you mean Suge and these niggas could give Orlando 60,000 and they knew that he was allegedly the guy that shot him? Come on, y'all. That nigga Tupac could be in every goddamn magazine right now talking about Death Row tried to kill him. Allegedly. Nigga said it was business. Nigga, it was street business.
Okay.
This one had nothing to do with that, dude. Nothing to do with that. This was all cash money, dude. No checks or none of that shit.
Stomp me out.
Yeah, stump me out. I'll take that ass whooping for.
The 60,000, because Orlando was filing $1 million lawsuit against Tupac, and the 60,000 was part of that settlement.
Dude, no, hell no. That we met at that lawyer's office?
Yeah.
Hell no. That was just to say he didn't get them.
Okay.
This one had nothing to do with that, dude. Nothing to do with that. This was all cash money, dude. No checks or none of that shit.
All right.
Yeah, nothing to do with no fucking settlement, no lawsuit, or none of that shit. Just some street shit, dude.
All right. Did Orlando use the money to start a record label, or did he want to start a record label?
Yeah, something like that. Nah, I ain't really no rapper. CEO or something.
All right. So you go to the House of Blues, and they're having a CD release party for, I think it's Eazy-E, and you've seen Snoop and Puff, and everybody was at the Dog Pound,
Yeah,
and you run into Puff,
yeah.
and what happens?
Now, there's more to this, right? Now, remember, Suge said, if you solve one murder, if you solve Tupac's murder, you'll solve Biggie's murder, and vice versa, right? Suge has recently said it was the crooked cops, the dirty cops that killed Tupac, allegedly. Suge has also stated Reggie got fired and fired back, right? Insinuating that allegedly Reggie had something to do with Tupac's murder. We heard him say this before, right? Now, many of y'all want to believe that Keefy D and these three other guys were in the car, right? Because y'all keep listening to this pork butt, keep telling y'all 4 people was in the car. In the initial reports, it was plenty of people that said it was only 2 people in the car, right? Even more recently, going through the grand jury statements, the girl said one of the drivers in the passenger seat reached out and was shooting with his left hand to the car and behind him, chasing him, which allegedly is supposed to have been Buntry, right? Well, we know Keefy D's a right-handed guy, and damn sure ain't shooting no 40 caliber with no left hand like he's some goddamn trained specialist, right? But that's besides the point. But we do know Kevin Gaines was a lefty, just so y'all know, right? Just so, or to put that on the record, right? But there's guys like Jay Mix, who's been out here doing phenomenal work, research, interviews, and stuff on this Tupac case as well, right? You know, I want to show you an interview that Jay Mix did, right? Shout out to him. Where not only did we hear Suge say that Reggie Wright Jr. and Rafael Perez were great friends and or good friends, and Sharitha, Rafael Perez, and Reggie Wright Jr. were great friends, and they were all plotting and scheming, you know, to get him, right? We heard him tell Michael Carlin that, right? We heard him say free Keefy D. We heard him say Orlando wasn't the shooter, right? So, in my opinion, Suge is insinuating that the dirty cops off-duty LAPD cops, the Ram Car cops, allegedly, he's insinuating that they were the shooters. If he said Orlando was the shooter and free Keefy D, clearly, either he don't give a F about Tupac at all, or about himself getting shot in the head, or he knows that there is someone else behind the trigger in these in this assassination of Tupac, right? But there's a guy that J Mix interviewed, right? By the name of Chris Nassif. Chris Nassif is a reputable producer who's working on the project, right? He was going to work on this Death Row project with Suge Knight. So he was starting interviewing Suge for the project or whatever. And Suge tells him, once again, that the guys that shot them were security, not gangbangers from Compton. Now, whether if he's lying or not, I don't know, right? But, however, I'm going to let you hear it. And you tell me what you think. I'm still under fair use here.
Did he explain to you what he thought happened the night that him and Tupac were shot?
Yes. You want me to go through that? What he told me?
Absolutely.
Okay. So the caravan to Vegas. And I believe that the bodyguards that they were using for them that were also at the fight, they saw some other bodyguards. There was another actually fight that was, or like a confrontation, I think, between Tupac and somebody else there, at that fight, in Las Vegas. So they leave, they get in the car. I'm trying to simplify it also. They get in the car with their security following them, and another car pulls aside of them. And Suge said to me that it was the bodyguards that were working at the fight, and they fired at both Suge and Tupac. And Suge said he took a 45 slug in the back of his head, or the side of his skull. This is what Suge told me. Maybe it grazed him or something to that effect. And Tupac had gotten hit, and they were both, and then I think the police finally got involved and pulled them over, pulled everybody over.
Once again, Suge said it was some security guys that was at the fight that shot them. We know from Lowe from OFTB that he said he saw Perez and them in Vegas that weekend at the MGM. He said Perez or Mac, one or the other. But I'll play that another day because I got to search for it. I don't want to keep y'all waiting. But, however, Lowe said he saw Perez and them out there in Vegas, and he know them from Death Row as well. Right? So if Suge is saying it was security that shot them, well, we know who had security out there. We know who Suge later said was allegedly responsible. We know Kevin Gaines was out in Vegas on a special goddamn assignment. We know Reggie had 25 cops out there, and not one of them was on detail with Suge in them, outside of Frank. So, who do y'all choose to believe? Because somebody's lying here. Now, I was always wondering what Keefy D was talking about here. And now I know what he's talking about. Check this out.
Watch your mouth, you little bitch. Yeah, I got a bombshell I'm gonna drop. It's coming soon. I don't know. Cam, you're gonna be the first one to get it, big dog.
Okay. Well, what is this related to death row?
Yes, to this whole shit. Yes.
So there's more to this story that you're not telling anybody.
Not at all.
Okay.
Only two people know.
All right.
That's me and Mr. Suge.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Suge knows about this also. Okay.
Yeah. And I hope to beat him to the finish line with it.
Okay.
All
How do you
right.
feel about Suge being locked up?
Now, what do y'all think he's talking about? If he's coming out now and saying that allegedly Reggie Wright Jr. orchestrated the murder of Tupac Shakur, and Suge is coming out saying allegedly that Reggie orchestrated the murder of Tupac Shakur, what was Keefy D going to break before Suge break? That they both knew? Anybody? What do y'all think? What could he tell that only him and Suge knew?
Drop. It's coming soon. Yeah, I got a bombshell I'm gonna drop. It's coming soon. I don't know. Cam, you're gonna be the first one to get it, big dog.
Okay. Well, what is this related to death row?
Yes, to this whole shit. Yeah.
So there's more to this story that you're not telling anybody.
Not at all.
Okay.
Only two people know.
All right.
That's me and Mr. Suge.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Suge knows about this also. Okay.
Yeah. And I hope to beat him to the finish line with it.
Okay.
All
How do you
right.
feel about Suge being
Now, who do y'all believe? Because we got three guys that's notorious, knownly for lying. We got Suge, we got Reggie, and we got Keefy D. Imagine trying to believe all of them all the time. What do y'all think? Now, Hold on, y'all. Just give me 2 seconds to find this other clip. Hold on. This is- Oh, here we go, y'all. Now, once again, like I told y'all, if you follow this case, right? And shout out to my man Cam Capone, right? Still under fair use here. Now, if you follow this case, right? This is why I keep telling y'all. Y'all want to pick and choose when y'all want to believe Keefy D when he's telling the truth and when he's lying, right? I'm gonna show y'all a blatant lie. A blatant lie, right? And if he's blatantly lying about something, what make you think he's telling the truth about anything? Right? Watch this.
Yeah.
Okay. And you go to your homeboy, and you also hear the Suge bought 100 tickets for the ready to go to a Tyson fight, the Tyson fight.
Yeah.
Okay. And you go to your homeboy, and you also hear the Suge bought 100 tickets for the fight, and you guys leave on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys meet up with anybody or anything?
Oh shit. No. We just got our rooms, kicked it every day. Seen the dude the day before the fight on that Friday.
Okay.
Shit.
What was the fight like? You guys went to the fight that night?
Now, right here, he said he saw Suge the Friday, the night before the fight. Suge and them didn't leave Los Angeles until Saturday. We all know that from goddamn everybody from the death row side to tell the story that drove out there in the caravan with Pac and Suge, from Pac's cousin to the Outlaws. They all left on Saturday. So if this dude right here is telling y'all he seen Suge the day before out there in Vegas, why do y'all believe everything that he say? When we know for a fact they didn't leave until Saturday.
You guys were sitting separate?
Like I say, the day before the fight, the Friday, I'm out there waiting. We out there waiting on our cars. I'm waiting on my car. Man came over there. You know, all them bitches around every day. He made me look like a movie star. You know what I'm saying? What up, big dog? And people like, he got to be somebody. That's why I didn't understand the next night, you know, want to put tips on my nephew. Goddamn, homie. Yeah.
Yeah, this was the day before, right? You're saying the
Yeah.
day before?
The day before.
Okay. So take me through the night of the fight. What
I was sitting there after the fight was over. We had got our tickets from the scalper, a little homie from Rolling 60s. And we had our tickets everywhere, different. So I told I could pass out the tickets. Told everybody meet me at the cafe. So fight was over. We sitting there in the cafe waiting on our food and stuff. My boy from 1180 East Coast came in there, said that them dudes just jumped on nephew.
By the time they all met up, is when Trayvon comes over and say, "Hey, there's Baby Lane, the dude that tried to take my chain. Try to take my chain. Everybody.
Now remember, this pig was nowhere in sight. Usually he's Suge's shadow. But for some reason, he want to go to Club 662 that he never goes to. So you cannot listen to what he's telling you here because he's telling you third party from what he was told or what he made up, allegedly.
Keep that. You got to get that cleared up. Trayvon didn't lose his chain. Trayvon.
But Trayvon never lost his chain. Why is Tupac dead? So y'all niggas was fighting, or you told Tupac to rush a nigga for a chain you still got? He lost his life for a chain you still got?
Came over there and said to his big homies, which is Neckbone, Buntry.
So he didn't tell
Suge.
Pac.
Once again, we know this is a lie. Because Buntry came, excuse me, rest in peace, Buntry. Neckbone came out. Neckbone came out and already addressed this. Right? He said he saw from a distance Trayvon go over to Tupac. He said he wasn't even standing there. And now this dirty pig talking about, oh, Trayvon ran over the Neckbone. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
He
just said it out in the open.
Said it out in the open. Pop. Now we talked about earlier in the interview, being who he being. You either ride with me or you not with me. Takes off.
Didn't say nothing to nobody.
Takes off. Ain't said nothing. And runs over there towards the guy. And started literally, hit him and he falls down. The homies doing what they supposed to do. Takes off behind him. Run, and then they, stump him out.
I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, they just jumped on your nephew. And they asked us, did we need any help? We're like, no, we cool. We met up with nephew.
Now, according to Neckbone, him and Reggie's stories don't match up. According to Suge Knight, Reggie and Suge's stories don't match up. Right? Because Suge told me, Trayvon told Pac, yo, that's the niggas that Bad Boy hired to kill you. That's what Suge told me Trayvon told Tupac. Now, whether Suge is telling the truth or not, I don't know. But was he there? Yes. Was he standing right there when Trayvon said whatever was said to him? Yes. Does that sound more inclined to why Pac would snap and run off and risk his bail, being out on bail and everything? If a nigga said to him, yo, that's the nigga that took my chain, the chain that never got took, or that's the nigga that tried to take my chain, and you think Pac went off, or yo, that's the nigga Bad Boy hired to kill you. Which one you think will set him off? Me, I'm going with the one that Suge told me. Not saying that Suge is a saint and he don't lie, but I don't think he got no reason to lie about what was said to Pac to send Pac off. Why would Pac care about a nigga chain?
And like them dudes just jumped on me and shit. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys went over there, Suge and everybody was already gone?
Yeah, they was gone already. And hey, guys,
When did you meet up with Zip?
when did I meet up with Zip?
Yeah,
When did I meet up with Zip?
right.
I met up with Zip.
Before that, right?
We was all at the cafe.
Oh, okay. Zip was with you guys at the cafe,
Yeah.
and then you guys went outside?
Yeah. Yep. Sure enough. Yeah, we went outside.
All right. Did anybody say anything during or before the fight with Orlando? Because I read somewhere that somebody went up and ran up and asked him, "Are you from the South or anything?"
No.
No, none of that.
No. Lando was a kid, man. Lando was a kid. Grown ass man's jumping on the kid. Yeah, they jumped a baby. They jumped a kid, man. That's wrong, man.
How old was Orlando at this time? He was in his 20s, wasn't he?
I think he was like 20. Couldn't buy liquor. You know what I'm saying?
So you guys meet up with Zip,
Yeah.
and this is where he gives you gives you a gun.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that, but
That's what it says in the book.
Now, do you want to believe him or do you not believe him? Do it seem like to you that that was a lie? Why would they put it in a book if he don't want to talk about it?
you gonna have to buy the book. Matter of fact, the book is Compton Street Legends. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't just gonna give you it all on where you have to read the book. You know, make the book a little less less excited. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Orlando's been jumped, and Keefe D gets word.
Concert at the 662 Club. So we go up there to the 662 Club. Wait about an hour. They didn't ever show up or nothing like that. So we was on our way home. Stopped and got some.
Now, another thing, another inconsistency in the story, right? Mob J said they pulled up to the bus stop. He called, yo, the South Side is out here. And they took off and left. Keefe D said they pulled up to Club 662, sat in the back of the parking lot for an hour. An hour. They sat up there for an hour.
Liquor. And stopped and got some liquor. So we.
There was two cars. There was a van and then the white Cadillac, which was a rental from.
Got us some liquor and shit for to go party. Boom, we on our way back.
Who all was in the car that night?
Here we see this dude, skinny man, Tupac.
Weren't some girls yelling though?
Yeah, he was like, Tupac. He was hanging all out the window like he was in a parade. Damn, then we like, there he go. Made a U-turn. Hit that little gutter lane. Yep. After that, boom. Dude we went up on the side and boom. Made that right. It was over.
When you guys pulled up, you seen Suge. You looked Suge in his eyes?
Yeah.
What did you feel at that time?
None.
And at what point does Keefe D give the gun to Orlando?
Just prior to actually.
You seen the first shot hit Suge?
Yeah.
What did you think when you seen it hit Suge?
I thought he was a goner. Really did.
Somebody chased you guys, and you guys still had some more shots were exchanged.
Yeah. Yep, sure enough. I had to get the car fixed and everything.
after the shots are fired, the Cadillac takes off, and the girls looks like accidentally into.
Like intentional about it. They just tree.
And how far did they follow him?
A very short distance. You know, once they got around the corner, the Cadillac was taken off. They're receiving fire.
And you think this guy is telling the truth? Oh boy, this guy can't remember his own story. Yeah. This guy can't remember his own story. And y'all sit here and y'all
Hey everybody, Walton Goggins here.
is sitting here telling the truth about this whole thing. This is hilarious. There's another part that I gotta look up and I gotta show y'all. That's gonna really put a that's gonna really hit the nail on the head and kill a lot of doubt. Now, if I didn't just sit there and kill a doubt to y'all about that money them meeting up with them and paying them cash is illegal. And you got law enforcement in the building. Now, what they was doing there, I don't know. Maybe they was just being Suge's bodyguards. I don't know. But this is hold on. I got it. Hold on. All right, check this out.
So you guys had to get the Cadillac painted and kind of already knew knew that something happened. So everybody kind of already knew what happened. Everybody was asking you.
All right, check this out. It's just getting better and better.
What happened. So everybody kind of already knew knew that something happened.
I didn't tell her so.
So you guys had to get the Cadillac painted and patched up and everything from the bullet holes.
And we took it back to the rental car place.
Was Orlando injured during the fight?
Was that?
Was Orlando injured during the fight?
Yeah.
Did he have to go to the hospital?
Yeah.
His shoulder.
Shoulder, yeah. Kicked his shoulder out of place.
Now, if you noticed, he said, yeah, they kicked his shoulder out of place. His right shoulder. He's right-handed, right? What nigga is shooting something up if they shoulder dislocated? And if he went to the hospital, how did he go to the hospital, be seen at the hospital, and still make it back to the hotel to get back in the car with these niggas to go and do the shooting. So you tell me he was shooting with a dislocated shoulder? He didn't go to the hospital yet. He just did. They ran the guy in the car, looked for these dudes. Nigga, he was in the hospital an hour later. And I wish I could find the video with his hospital records that showed that his checkout time and the checkout time from the hospital to back to his hotel. Is no way he could have made it inside that Cadillac. Orlando Anderson, that is.
Okay. Does anybody know what happened to the gun?
No, not for sure. Nobody knows exactly what happened to the gun.
What happened? Keefe, did he say they went? How did so many people find out what happened so quick?
The fucking the news, MTV news with that man Mike Lampkin. You know,
They were talking about you guys?
shit. They evidently Suge said KVD nephew. People don't know me. KVD nephew. Suge told him that. Yeah, like he called me a rat. Oh, bitch, you been ratting.
Now let's just say, for the sake of argument, that what KVD is saying is true, right? The question was, yo, they saying you rat. He said they rat. That shit was in the paper. Keefe D nephew. Suge and them told them that. Y'all got that in your head? Y'all got that in your head? I'm going to say it again. For the prosecution, if you watch it, right? The Tupac family, if you watch it, right? I'm going to repeat that again slower, right? Let me play it again so it's fresh in your head.
The fucking the news, MTV news with that man Mike Lampkin. You know,
They were talking about you guys?
shit. They evidently Suge said KVD nephew. People don't know me. KVD nephew. Suge told him that. Yeah, like he called me a rat. Oh, bitch, you been ratting.
Now, once again, to Tupac's family, Tupac's fans, right? If what Keefe D is saying is true, and we know that for a fact, Reggie called his father and told him that it was Orlando. So I don't know if Keefe D is saying Suge told or Death Row told, or we know for a fact that Reggie Wright Jr. told his father the night of that Orlando Anderson was the shooter. So if Keefe D wants to believe that it was MTV, or he's saying that Suge told me it was Keefe D nephew. It was Keefe D nephew. If Suge told, then that means that Suge know who did it, right? My question to Tupac's family and all his fans and to the prosecutors, if Suge knew, how the hell did they pay the killer $60,000, the alleged killer, not to testify? To testify on Suge's behalf and not to say that he tried to kill him. So you telling me, Keefe D, Suge snitched on you. You calling him a snitch, and he said, yeah, I did it. And this nigga turned around and gave y'all niggas money, knowing y'all killed Tupac? Are y'all with me?
Wrong, yeah. Been ratting you hired the police. Oh man, you just did this shit all wrong, buddy.
It's your connect left town.
Once again, we do know Suge hired the police by way of Right Way Security and Reggie Wright Jr. hiring off duty police, right? We know that to be a fact, right? We know that to be the truth, right? So what he's saying has some validity here, but watch this.
Shit, they evidently should say KVD nephew. People don't know me. KVD nephew. Suge told him that. Yeah, like he called me a rat. Oh, bitch, you been ratting. Wrong, yeah. Been ratting you hired the police. Oh man, you just did this shit all wrong, buddy.
It's your connect left town. Your connect got mad at you.
No, that Monday, he called me and told me to meet him at meet him at the gas station on Lincoln. I mean Sepulveda and El Segundo. That Chevron right there. And he had the newspaper right there and it said KVD nephew. Like, man, fucking up, dog. And he he left town and went back down to Bogota.
So this fucked up your money for a while.
Yeah, but you know, he had some workers out here. They came and reached out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And that Monday you also met with Zip on Melrose and Puff called?
Yeah.
And asked if that was you guys?
Yeah.
And you didn't say anything?
I didn't say nothing.
So at this point, they get back.
Now, watch this lying ass Greg Caden, right? Watch this lying ass Greg. Now, you just heard KVD say he got the call from Puffy, and he was like, yo, was that y'all? And he said he didn't say nothing. Now, listen to what Greg Caden said.
I didn't say nothing.
So at this point, they get back. They get back from Vegas. And Monday comes around, and Puffy calls. So at this point, they get back.
Yeah.
You didn't say anything?
I didn't say nothing. Yeah.
And asked if that was you guys?
Yeah.
You didn't say anything?
I didn't say nothing.
So at this point, they get back. They get back from Vegas. And Monday comes around, and Puffy calls. I believe Zip on Monday, and they meet up.
KVD said the following day. So if the fight was Saturday night, it could have been in the afternoon of Sunday, or maybe Monday.
Okay. And can you take me through that?
Yeah, he says they're at the wing spot up on Melrose, and he's with Zip, and the phone rings, and it's Puffy on the other end of the line, and he asks the question, "Was that us?"
And what did he say anything?
Well, who? KVD?
Yeah.
Talking to Puffy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he affirmed it. Yeah, that was us.
You see this liar? You see this lying ass Greg Caden? Oh my God, bro.
All right. It also said Faith called Zip at that time.
Yeah.
Did Biggie ever know anything, or was he? Did you ever hear about him knowing anything or anything?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of.
In his book, he says Faith called Zip right before Puffy called.
How accurate this is?
I learned that ChatGPT works best with detailed prompts, but I hate typing them. So instead,
But it says 12 shooting incidents and 3 people were killed. and it says that there was a that the Bloods were offering 10,000 for every Southside Crip killed.
I heard that, but the top dudes was gonna they was asking for 100. Like me, my brother, and this dude Corey said. Corey came over and told us that C-Ray, yeah, got $100,000 hit out on us. I'm like, what? I said, where you get that fucking shit from? You know what I'm saying? And he said, I'm telling you, dog. I said, well, tell that motherfucker we gonna hit him for free. Bitch, it ain't gonna cost him a dime to get him hit.
At this point, they're back, and now a war breaks out in Compton. Was there bounties put out on Southside Crips?
No, I don't know. It's true. So.
Yeah.
And that Monday, someone got shot 7 times.
Yeah, one of my little homies.
And what was that was the first the first thing to let you guys know that it was about to go down?
Yeah. We went back.
Sorry, what?
Southside went back. Believe that. You know that.
Sure.
Yeah. They lost the war. Believe that.
Okay.
Only one person died from our neighborhood. It's like 3 or 4 of them died from their neighborhood.
Yo. you don't know what to believe when it comes to these dudes. This trial is going to be this trial is going to be so damn interesting, bro. Like, oh my God. It's like everybody's going to jail for perjury in this trial. Everybody's going to jail for perjury. There's a part where you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing. I'll wait till tomorrow. I gotta find it. I ain't gonna hold y'all on it. But this joint is so crazy, bro. Like, I can't wait for the trial, but what I can't wait for more than just the trial is the witness testimonies and the cross examination of Reggie Wright Jr. He's gonna have, like, he's not gonna be able to remember all the goddamn lies he told and all the times he tried to correct himself with the lies that he told. But I told y'all, Keefe D and them got paid 60,000 cash, according to him. And I don't care if them niggas got $10. Why was Death Row paying the guys that they accused of killing Tupac money and still doing business with them all the way up into recently when Reggie was doing publicity for Keefe D, getting him booked for interviews? You telling me these guys knew the same night that these guys did it? And y'all having meetings with them and y'all giving them 60,000 cash and all this stuff? And y'all, man, listen. Them niggas in Compton is different. Some of them. Because the fact that they still deal with pork butt, and this nigga got on Vlad and said verbatim that Suge Knight is responsible for the murder of Biggie. And you still see these niggas get on the internet and do interviews with Reggie. It shows you that the niggas are different. And I'm sure it's a million stand-up niggas in Compton, but we seen a different type of breed when dudes is getting on the internet with a dirty former pig who is a known federal informant who got on the internet and ratted on Suge and tried to set Suge up for the murder of Biggie. Whether he did it or not, he still publicly said he did it. And these dudes all still rock with this drug dealing former cop. Tells you that some of the niggas in Compton is different. Or him and his daddy got something on them. But I tell you this, come August, was it 10th, 16th, somewhere around there, when this joint start, all eyes will be on Pac again. Trust me when I tell you. Trust me when I tell you. All eyes will be on Pac again. And I wouldn't be surprised if a federal indictment come down at any given time before this trial start, and they make this a federal RICO case and go snatch up Pork Butt and a whole bunch of other people because something ain't right with this case. It's too much lying going on. And I got more to show y'all. Choke no joke, you already know. I holla at y'all. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Rest in peace to all the fathers out there, the grandfathers, great-grandfathers that y'all missing. You know what I mean? Y'all, choke no joke, man. Happy belated birthday to my cousin O. You already know. It is what it is. All right? Shout out to my man Flav, too. Happy birthday to my man Flav, G-Unit. You know what it is. Choke no joke. You already know I'm out. I'll at y'all tomorrow. One. Hit that like.
I do it. This is a diss, would be specific. Hit you with a sub, you blacklisted. Her third tour, it's ridiculous. You in the crowd, babysitting. Mad at pics, fans flicking. You got a Billy, they dick licking. Kids, your son and dad missing. You duck in the swab, results prison. I see your faces, the mad prism. Y'all rats, are you kidding? And if you sign, you have no wisdom. Integrity missing, money mission. Lamar Latrells in your system. Camel licking, nerves switching. Are y'all kidding? Y'all Virginian. Success, y'all dream sex. Sold a lot of units, but still checks. Squares, Nike, I run with checks. People use Marcy as pets. I move his skin, you on your head. All your tunes are dead. You ugly like your dreads. No bag, I'm on your head. No fag, I'm my shooter. You the glad Duke shooter. You do balls, but no hooters. Choke no joke, I am the future. With no Malloy, you play with boys. Be out here wishing she was a boy. You her decoy, you her bitch. Choke no joke, I am the shit. Yo Kim, get off my dick. Mad Jim, king of the dips. Without Jewels, you have no hits. Your last hit was True Life. When he called
Joe, you already know. I'm here, baby.
Yo Kim, get off my dick. Mad Jim, king of the dips. Without Jewels, you have no hits. Your last hit was True Life. When he caught you with that right. Yo, Big Joe, am I right? Nigga Dane saved your life. And then you crossed him for home. Got on stage with Ho. You an actor, you ain't Poe. Joke no joke. You already know. Yo, man, I'm done, man.
Joe, you already know. I'm here, baby.
Grand Turks, Turks and Caicos. If you ain't know, now you know. Weather's beautiful out here. See the brilliant lady right there? I showed y'all the scarlet lady. I showed y'all the valiant lady. This is the brilliant lady.
Tonight you're gonna see the brother I know show can rap. And then
You know what it is. Choke, no joke. Eat a wall. Rest in peace, Fuego. Don't ask me why. We here now. Let's go. Born in the Bronx, raised in Eden Wall. Place where I saw soldiers fall. Let's go. JR, crushed between the war of the elevator, only 12. How would you cope if you were me? Let's go. Seeing the sight before 13. Probation, cause trespassing on the elevator was a felony. Blaming me, still went to the funeral cause I knew that it wasn't me. Carried the coffin before 13. Crack cocaine, hit the scene. Me a hustler, mom a fiend. I'm mad cause she keep stealing my thing. I'm draped in the jewels her addiction brings. That's the things that make us cry. When your baby mama don't let you see your child, or when your mans leave the VI. We birth, we live, we die. We struggle to survive. Choke, what's your thoughts? Don't ask me why. They hate, they lie. Let's go. They say choke wanna rhyme now. How come? Been rhyming on my 5th album. 3 mixtapes, learn from mistakes. Rhyming on the porch back in 88 with Bo. He had a better flow. Studied on my hustle, didn't care about my flow. Never made it rich, saw the glow. Dude on 2 got stripped by pole. Follow Daisy, he on the low. Grimy and gritty, he stacked the dough. I'm from the place, 250 in the safe. Cops that shoot you after the cuffs were placed. They wonder why I don't respect Jake. Why I could never spit it soft like Drake. Take it how you want it, like a Drake cake at 8. You weak in the knees, I jab like Zab, your Harlem shake. It's choke, no joke, and I am great. We birth, we live, we die. We struggle to survive. Choke, what's your thoughts? Don't ask me why. They hate, they lie. Eat a wall, what up? Let's go. Accept defeat like Jay. Sign Nas in my later days. Inspiration like Obama. 5th get flicks of your mama. I might be more ruthless when it come to drama. Got higher guns on my shooter. 40 Glock. Wipe out you Douglas. Pull up your pants, can't you see they losing you? How they do that and they so tight. Putting them on, gotta be abuse to you. Top 10 in the game, coming through for you. The lyrical molester abusing you. Sway Shaheem Reed and Tuma. I'm more hip-hop than MTV and Puma. Better get my name on the list as the greatest truth teller. And I never gave a shit like this. Choke, no joke, you know what it is. We live, we die. We struggle to survive. Don't ask me why. They hate, they lie. Yeah, you know what it is. Rest in peace, Grego. Yeah, choke, no joke. Yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is. Yeah, yeah. Already know. Choke, no joke. Learn from mistakes.
What's going on, bro?
Yo, Cliff, what up, man? Yeah, man, I just got your call. I missed it, my bad. What's going on?
Yo, man, I got an issue, man. On everything I love, man. These kids got me tight, man. I go and I find out that that both of my sons, man, is involved in some kind of gang activity, man. I work too damn hard to keep them away from that life, man, and for them to choose that, I just feel totally disrespected, man. I need you to come talk to these little niggas, man, before I just hurt one of these niggas, man.
What? Come on, man. You ain't raised them guys like that, man. You serious?
Gang life, man.
Say word.
Hey, man, I don't know. They got somebody in their ear influencing them, man, and I need you to come talk and holler at these little niggas, man, because, look, I'm at my wit's end, man.
Nah, man, I'm over there.
Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
I'll let you in a minute.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
All right, my nigga. One.
Yeah. DJ 2. You know what it is. Youngster, you are me. Is the reason they call me OG. I saw things you didn't see. Sit down and listen to me. Hey yo, come here, man. Oh, you think I'm corny, huh? Oh, really? I see more guns than Tommy. Who's Tommy? Was I in the army? No. Nah, I got my stripes though. Now listen, broke many nights. Doing what? Pitching that white. No matter hard or soft, trust me, I'm cut from a different cloth. Now look at me, I don't knock my man off. If I gotta kill him, I step off. You know why? When you kill a trife, find yourself killing all your life. Word is mine. You have to live, little nigga, to experience life. Trust me, your mom is the one. There at the end of the night. Let's go. Youngster, you are me. Yeah. It's the reason they call me OG. Let's go. I saw things you didn't see. Sit down and listen to me. Youngster, you are me. It's the reason why they call me OG. Saw things you didn't see. Sit down and listen to me. Come here, man. Listen, you little jerk. They gonna tell you to put in work. What? Then they gonna give you a gun. And tell you to kill someone. Who's already a op. They really want the block. Are you serious? And you gonna take the shot. And then you go to jail. What? 3 hots in a cot. 20 flat to be down with the block. No, I don't. You thought it was your beginning. Nah, that's where you stopped. They knew the outcome and didn't let you opt out. Why? To take they opt out. You the one they'll forget about. No, they won't. Youngster, you are me. It's the reason they call me OG. I saw things you didn't see. Yeah. Sit down and listen to me. They counted me out, 'cause I didn't wanna get down. Niggas talking about God there. What God? What God are you talking about? Say his name. This nigga went Eric Benet. Now the baddest girl won't show her face. You know your ass in the way when she show up to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And you ain't even say her name. Lame, you better say Dame. In the streets, we call you roadblock. Nigga, you shot. Nigga, you block rocks. Like when Chris was about to pop. Like MJ moonwalking like Spock. You abuse your power fast. You killed and thought this black.
Jay told me in no certain terms that, you know, no rapper can really afford to look bad in front of him. So it's almost like we gotta blackball him.
Shout out to Jay-Z for seeing the big picture here.
Yeah, and it was a hard pill to swallow.
Tariq, you kill the weeds, not the seeds that grow the trees. And as long as you alive, Dame should have a milli. Fuck you mean bleed. Nigga, don't get me started. You know I'm retarded and lion-hearted. You flipped on your peeps for those peoples in them white sheets. Like you pro-black. We pass kneeling, how you shit on cap.
Did you kneel to what you stand?
What?
Did you kneel to what you stand?
Okay. I think we passed kneeling.
Nigga, you got the check. The pros went back, and that's no cap. Leaving cap with no salary cap. Your son said you his dad, and you never threw him a pass. Watching his siblings in the stands, say lips, say no, say hands. You say the kid is not your son, they call you Hov, it must be immaculate conception. Immaculate conception. Choke no joke. You already know. Y'all know I love that cooch. You know what this is. I love that cooch. Yeah. It's the A thing. Clean cooch. Let's go. Yo, what's up? My nuts when I wake up. Got morning wood and I just bust one. And mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets, and she want to ski. And just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. I eat her coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. Choke no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah now. Choke no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah. This what ATL in New York sound like. Let's go. Y'all hating ass niggas, I see y'all. Choke get busy, that's why I got the crown. Hate in the air. You clowns, I see the envy that you breed, jealousy. What you need is your own damn hustle. Stop worrying about mine. Nigga, I'm poppin' cause I put in time. Came out modeling, camera in hand. Still get busy with the mic in hand. Streets pulled out, niggas got sprayed. Niggas turn on you when they see you get paid. The intimidation in your face. Where's the love? What's taking place? You want my gold and my ducats, cause my money overflowing out of buckets. Shot him in public, made people holler. Scar on his face for the money and the power. I'm the choker. Choker. The truth in the industry made me the choker. 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 The truth in the industry made me the game had me fooled, got in, was young. Thought talent made you rich, damn was dumb. More to make, cake from crumbs. You gotta be sweet, G or native tongue. My heartbeat went into overload. When Larry tried to turn me into a mole, told me show my curly to the CEO. I didn't think it's funny, so his jaw hit the floor and grabbed that chair that broke his back. Then realized that's a hate attack. Harassment comes assault, you in the maze. No way out, like Puff and Mace. Touch me, tease me, I catch a case. Nigga, you ain't straight as your poker face. Father, Lord God, in that game I fold. This sun don't tick, demon time don't hold. I'm the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. 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 The truth in the industry made me the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. Chokester. On the ones and twos. Chokester. What y'all want to do? I'm here now. Either wall, stand up. Shout out to the Bomb Squad. Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke. Let's go. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke.